Hey, Riley.
Yeah, Andrew.
Do you want to start a podcast?
I do, but what would it be about?
So, I'm going to swerve a little bit on you because I have a pitch for you that I think... What's the best way to word this? I think we're behind the curve, and I think that we need to fix that.
Oh?
And this came to me because of a suggestion that we got from Twitter. Yeah, it came in from Scott Paladin, who sent us the title, Video Killed the Radio Star, Who Killed the Vaudeville Star, Who Killed the Penny Dreadful Star, Who Killed the Homeric Poem Star.
Okay, all right.
Riley, I got an unfortunate truth for you.
What's your unfortunate truth?
Podcasting is going to die.
Oh. Okay.
At some point, something will take over and replace podcasts. Because, like, for me, podcasts killed music. I don't listen to music anymore. Who needs it? So, what's going to kill podcasts? I think that we need to be on the ground floor of whatever comes next.
Whatever comes next. Okay, so we have to do that. We have to identify like the current waves, like the current direction things are going. You know,
Yeah.
like when people saw that everything was shifting to video, but actually wasn't really. We need to find what it actually was shifting to.
Exactly.
So, let's take a second. You.
Well, it's one of those things where I feel like if you look at what's trending and what's popular nowadays, the immediate thing that pops into mind is like Twitch.
Oh, Twitch.
But
yes.
hold on. But like Twitch, so you get that like live streamed, live happening recording as it's going through. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, like, what if we made a live podcast? And then I remembered that radio has existed for 100 years.
And is dead now.
So that's clearly wrong.
Okay. So, and then like taking that idea too far, like the live streaming idea, you go directly into the town of like, what's that? The book that you and Marn met for during the ARG doing.
John dies at the end.
Yeah, with the future stuff, right? The Blink Network. Yeah, like that. You get too far into that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's correct either. I don't think the kind of like I'm always recording is the true path. I think that's what people think the path would be, but I don't truly think that's where we're going to end up. I think that the next step is in like the kind of, you remember Twitch Plays Pokemon?
I do.
And like Twitch Plays Pokemon, Blaseball, like these kind of things that hypothetically you're interacting with and hypothetically you're collaborating on, but it is in such a large group that your individual actions are next to meaningless. You know what I mean?
So you're pitching podcasts but crowdsourced?
No, stay with me.
Okay.
What if Twitch plays Andrew?
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this idea, but go on.
So Andrew, you wake up one day.
Okay.
And you have a chat window that is open, and we got you one of those Google glasses, so that way you can just have chat constantly in your right eye. And people will be spamming, you know, wake up, brush teeth, and be like spamming that. There'll be mods in the chat, obviously, making sure it's safe and nothing bad. And then after like 5 seconds of that, your top voted thing through this filter will pop up on your screen, and you'll do that.
So I know the internet well enough to know that if I tried to live this lifestyle, I would either die from not ever getting to eat, I would die from eating too much, with no in between.
And so that is where we take a little bit more from the Blaseball inspiration, because Blaseball has the kind of almost illusion of viewer interaction. You know what I mean? For all we know, every time a blessing comes out at the beginning of the season, it could be decided who it's going for. It could already be decided that this blessing will go to the crabs. This blessing will not go to the firefighters.
Yeah, I've been in the Discord.
Like,
I've seen the conspiracy theories.
What if, so like hypothetically, say we're still taking in the votes, we're still like watching it, but like I'm sitting there as a moderator and I'm seeing like a bunch of people go eat, and other people go like brush your teeth, and I'll look and I'll go, all right, these are about even. So brush your teeth is, I think, the better move right now. And then I will push that to you.
So you're proposing Riley plays Andrew.
I'm saying that Twitch, via the me proxy to make sure you don't die, plays Andrew. Now, there might be other ideas here.
I'm a little worried. I think I'm a little worried about this idea. Most played. But I've got an idea for you. You know what's hot and something that the kids love, but that I don't understand?
Homestuck?
Well, yeah, but vlogging.
What was that, vlogging?
Vlogging. Where YouTubers...
Is that hot?
That's the thing, Riley. It still is.
I thought vlogging was done. I thought podcast killed the vlog star.
No. So here's the deal. Vlogging is still alive, and some of them are like pivoting to podcasts now because people want that like live custom entertainment thing that podcasts do, where it's like I'm your friend right in your ears.
Okay.
But what if we like pivoted back? What is a podcast vlog?
We slapped a U-turn. It's not just a video recording of us doing this podcast, right?
It's not. This is like so like there's like the vlog has to be like there's two ways to do it. One is like I sit in front of a computer and I go, "Hi podcasters, I'm Andrew. Welcome back." Or it'll be like a thing where I'm like walking out and about and I'm filming myself as I walk and talk. Right?
You're a car podcaster.
Yeah. So what if we became like we just got ourselves mobile rigs and we were like, hey, I'm out for a walk. And so today I'm thinking about rambling on incoherently about a subject. Let me tell you all about Edgar Allan Poe and why I think he's sad.
Okay.
Is this anything?
I think that might be something. I'm intrigued by like the shape of that idea, but I think that there has to be some way. If we're pivoting back, there needs to be some form of spicing it up. There needs to be something. Because I truly think what makes Twitch, what makes like vlogs and stuff like that interesting is there is a sense of you matter as the viewer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
we need a live feed. We need a live interactive feed.
I think so. Or at the very least, we need to end every episode with options.
I think if we end every episode with options, that just means we're just doing the old radio show where we do like we're doing a normal show and then we have a call-in section at the end. What if we do... So this is basically a podcast that people listen to live. So it's like radio, but they can call in at any time.
They can call in.
Ooh,
that's interesting.
We set up a Discord server, and anyone that wants to listen is invited. And then to record the show, we just go into the voice chat, and we bring Craig in, and then we broadcast it live on Twitch. And that's the podcast. Okay. So we get to platform whoever wants to hop into this server. I don't think this is a good idea.
All right. So we've gone through vlogging. We've gone through streaming. We've gone through blank plays blank. TikTok and Vine is still big. Like the anywhere from 6 to 15 to 60 seconds content is big. Is there something there? Is there something about making the tightest little bit of content that you can?
Just making a short, quick 20-second podcast.
Is that something?
I don't think so. Has any of this been funny?
I think that it's been genuinely interesting and I'm having fun going through it. Is it funny? Maybe not. But like as a thought experiment, I'm having a good time. Say, Andrew, I've got a suggestion for you.
What's your suggestion?
My suggestion is from my good friend, I didn't have a suggestion prepped. I thought I did. From my good friend Millie at Didgery on Twitter. And this suggestion is a podcast where the hosts look at the NYT bestseller list and come up with synopses for the books based on the title alone.
All right, NYT best sellers. And the good news is, whenever we do a list like this and just start naming off jokes, it always goes great.
Yeah, these are always funny.
Yeah.
So let me talk to you about The Return. What do we think The Return is about? Be careful not to read the synopses under the title.
Yeah, I don't have a synopsis on my list, which is great. So this is a Nicholas Sparks book, which means that this is probably his foray into, if I remember right, Nicholas Sparks is like a romantic kind of guy. So I bet this guy's trying to get in on the zombie romance fiction.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A zombie is brought back to life, not for the want of brains, but for the want of love.
The want of hearts.
Exactly. And it's going around. It's a real heartbreaker, is what this zombie is.
Truly.
It's going from person to person, going in like a nice little date, going like taking them out, having a great time, and then, bam, eats your heart.
It's a cadaver nova.
A Casanova?
I was going for like Casanova meets cadaver.
I see it.
I don't think it's a good pun.
No, that's a good pun. That's a good pun. I like that. Cadaver Nova.
So this is a book about a zombie who gets back, he gets on his own Tinder app and is like, great, time to like, I'm not just gonna like infect the hearts and minds. I'm also gonna eat the hearts and minds as I go about and meet folks on this app. And in the end, it's about how dangerous these apps are.
Yes. I think that's the secret ending to it, and that's why it is 5 stars and one of the top bestsellers. Andrew, what title do you have?
I'm gonna hit you with The Meaning of Mariah Carey by Mariah Carey.
So it's not just a name, right? It's not just like Mariah Carey means sunset or whatever.
Yeah, it's
right?
not. You can't just say like, oh, it's actually an old German name that means the dew in the morning.
It's actually just a 1-page book, but it's top selling because it comes with a copy of All I Want for Christmas. The Meaning of Mariah Carey. Is it like somebody else? Because I know it says it's written by Mariah Carey, but is it like what Mariah Carey means to other
it says
people?
by Mariah Carey with Michaela Angela Davis, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that with is doing a lot of heavy lifting. But I think that this is a book about what Mariah Carey means to Mariah Carey.
Oh,
I think
so. It's like a self-retrospective.
Like level 1 is that like this is her saying like, what does the brand of Mariah Carey mean to the world? I think we need to go one step deeper, and it's like this is a Mariah Carey style Millennium Actress style movie book experience where we dig deep into the psyche of Mariah Carey and find out what it means to be a Mariah Carey.
We crack it open like a cold one with the boys and just dig deep and find out what like the kind of personhood that Mariah Carey has. All right, I like that. Let me hit you with one more before we try something else. This one's called The Coast to Coast Murders. Space Ghost is on a rampage.
You know who's lonely?
Who's
lonely? A Space Ghost, because there's only one of them, and we stopped sending people up to space. So he was like, "Fuck it, I'll do this myself."
Andrew, what else? What other suggestions you got for me?
I got a pitch here. This one comes to us from Val. Here's an idea. It's a podcast about rating movies based on how many times you could have replaced the protagonist with an angry goose.
Ooh, okay. So Taken, that's a 9 out of 10 for an angry goose.
Yeah, real question is, do you consider you could take this movie protagonist and replace them with an angry goose? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that's a good.
Because frankly, John Wick with an angry goose is probably the same plot, but it's probably a movie I'd like more.
Exactly. Any action movie here, the Jason Bourne series, Fast and the Furious, we have to decide which one of those is the main character. I think it's Dom. Dom is a goose, and everybody else is still a person.
The fascinating one about that is that they still drive a car.
They still drive a car. They got their wings on the wheel, and there's like, they're doing wild stunts. They're fist fighting the Rock in the garage, but it's just like the Rock wrestling with a goose.
See, now this. See, I was trying to think. There's movies like The Lighthouse, where you definitely wouldn't get the same plot if you replace the protagonist with an angry goose, but it's probably a movie I'd like more.
Okay.
I think the only I'm trying to think, what movies would I be disappointed in if you replaced the main character with an angry goose?
I think like genuinely good rom-coms, right? Like Crazy Rich Asians would be less good if the main character was a goose.
Yes,
if she
unless
was
they
a
were
goose.
both angry geese.
But I know you only get the one.
You only get the one? Yeah, that'd be bad. I'm trying to think. I think Mad Max Fury Road would be worse with an angry goose.
Really? You want to stick that down there?
I do. Yeah, it's a worse movie if you replace the main character.
I don't know.
On its surface, you think you replace Max with a goose, and it's the same. And you know what? There's an argument for that, but that's not the main character.
It's Furiosa.
Let's replace Furiosa with an angry goose, and that movie's terrible.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I was imagining Mad Max as a goose, and I was like, I don't think you lose anything. But you're right. It's Furiosa.
Classic trap.
You got me. Beefed it again.
What you got for me? What other podcasts you got?
This one comes from our good friend Colton at One Luricosm. Podcast name, acronym, spelled like A.C.R.O.N.Y.M.
So what's this? That I'm really good at coming up with acronyms.
No, but I am so excited because I realized halfway through this that I'm bad at it. So Andrew, please take the wheel.
All right, give me just a second.
Absolutely. I've posted it in our chat for your own whatever the word is, convenience.
All right, acronym. This is a cool recording of New Young Minds.
Wow, you're really good at this.
Of every podcast.
Christ, how'd you just whip that out?
That's how I do. Yeah, here's the thing. You give me a subject and an acronym that it's about, I'll hit you with what it is. I'm also really good at deciphering acronyms. If you tell me that there's like a security arm, and then you say like, yeah, it's like a military thing, their acronym is this, I'm pretty good at coming up with those words mean, what it stands for. All right.
This is a podcast about big cities. Chicago. I posted it in the chat for you.
It's just about cities.
It's about cities. About travel. It's about travel. If you crush this one, I'm gonna
cities, how in cars, I'll go on.
That works too. Fuck. Hold on, I need to do another one. Because now this is this is what the podcast acronym is me going, holy shit.
Yeah, listeners, this is my honor. I have not edited any of this for time.
Okay. I'm looking around my fucking room.
Yeah. Lamp.
All right. This is Cowboy, and this is a podcast about highways.
About highways.
Mm-hmm.
Civilized old ways beyond our years.
Fuck. All right, Andrew, what do you got for me, I guess? It can't just be me sitting here amazed at your ability to just whip this out. Jesus Christ.
A backdoor pilot TV show rewatch podcast, except each episode is also a backdoor pilot for a new podcast starring one of the hosts. This one came in from Jeff Stormer.
So it's hey, my name's Riley, and this is my co-host Andrew, and today we're going to be watching this episode of Arrow that has Barry Allen in it. We're really excited. So we've also brought on our good friends Marn and Alyssa. And then we talk about that episode of the Green Arrow, we talk about that episode of Arrow and talk about how good Barry Allen is in it. And then next episode, it's it's Martin and Alyssa talking about the episode of Flash that has like the Legends of Tomorrow in it.
Yes, absolutely. We are speed running the Andrew and Riley podcast universe.
How many friends? Well, no, I guess because like we're stretching out from that point, right? Because after we're gone, we don't give a shit anymore. Then it's up to.
I think that what we do, I think we need to stretch this out a little bit. I think that you and I need to have a podcast where we talk about like, I don't know, we talk about let's just say Marvel movies for ease of simplicity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first episode is us talking about what, Iron Man. And then the next episode, we bring on a co-host and we talk about whatever the second movie was, which I think was Hulk.
It was Incredible Hulk, yeah.
So our friend Chris Hutton is on that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Unbeknownst to the audience, Chris Hutton has actually been contracted. He's going to be starting the Incredible Hulk podcast.
Oh, I see.
So we are bringing on people to give them their little pilot run before we say, now go make your own thing.
Multi-level podcasting.
Exactly.
We started an empire. Wow. Okay, and so they continues to proliferate from there, right? So each person then.
And then eventually every podcast is just one that's on our network, and we own the whole thing.
We own it all. It's ours, baby.
Yeah.
You can't come back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can't come back from this.
Ooh,
people will be like, what, you're going to make Citizen Kane? Yeah, but how's that going to tie into Citizen Kane too?
Exactly. And then we'll own media, and everything will be great.
Perfect.
This
is the future
of
podcasts.
Fuck. Takes us back to the beginning is how do we get on the ground floor of the next thing, and it is owning everything.
Owning everything, yeah. We just have to buy a bunch of shit.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm an idiot, Andrew. The thing that kills podcasting is going to be like when corporations finally really get in here. Like the more times you see Conan O'Brien has a new podcast, like that's it. Like that's a death knell, baby. That's a stab to our heart. Because like
Spotify is gonna kill this.
We will be dead. You know how sometimes podcasts just play music they don't own because it's the Wild West a little bit? No, there's going to be one podcast in the future, and like it's going to be like the Twitter of podcasts or whatever. You know what I mean? Everyone will listen to it. It's gonna suck, but like it's gonna be all we have because no one goes to other websites anymore. No one goes to other podcasts anymore.
Shit, it's gonna be a late night. There's gonna be the late night podcast with Jimmy Fallon, and it'll eat all of the other podcasts.
And that'll be it because they'll trademark the word podcast or something. Yep. They'll buy Pinecast, they'll buy whatever the other ones are, and then it just like drive up the price. No one can do it anymore. This incredibly accessible form of media is then dead and owned by James Fallon, and
it'll be fine. We still have zines.
We still have zine. Oh, what's that? Nope, never mind.
What's the
Jay Leno got that one.
Zine? Ah, fuck.
A podcast equivalent of a zine. God. This is a podcast from my friend Jeff Stormer at Party of One. A podcast in which you guess extremely specific facts about me, Jeff Stormer. So I think we broaden this out to every episode we guess extremely specific facts about each person. And so right now I'm going to take a second and look, and we're going to use Jeff. And I think that Jeff is over 6 feet tall.
See, I don't know Jeff that well, so I can't really guess stuff. But I do think I want to play in your space, but I feel a little weird targeting someone that's not currently on the podcast. And I know that they're kind of giving us permission by doing this. But I want to say, what if each week we bring on a guest and we guess things about them and they have to tell us the truth about them? So like, Riley, you guess things about me and I will tell you whether or not they're true.
Andrew, I bet right now, hold on for a second. Wait, I think you have both of your hands on the desk in front of you, clenched into fists.
They're not clenched into fists. One of them is sitting flat against the desk, and the other one, I make like a clawed hand that I use to gesture, and like place upon my desk in a weird way. So I'm sitting kind of like a lion right now.
Rawr. All right. Now you get one about me.
Riley, I guess... I bet you went to a high school that had bathroom stall doors on them.
Not in everyone. I knew to go to the 5th or 3rd or 1st floor because 4 and 2 were fucked. They were those no stall doors, and you'd have to hear the door open and go occupied, and like hope that whoever's in there wasn't a bully to come make fun of you for pooping during school.
I already knew the answer to that. I just wanted you to tell people about your high school. I'm going to give an actual guess. I'm going to guess that you have at least 3 different Google Sheets open at the moment.
Oh, God. One? On one computer or on different computers?
I feel like if I say different computers, I'll have a better chance of being right.
Mm-hmm. I have 1 Google Sheet and 2 Google Docs open.
I'm counting sheets as the full encompassing thing, so I win.
Andrew, I bet that right now you have socks on, but no shoes.
You nailed it. I got these Bombuses.
Nice. This is a good show.
They're nice socks, but I cannot buy more. I got these as a gift, and I was like, I like these. Time to get more. And I was like, I'm not paying that much for a fucking sock.
Do I look like a criminal? Oh, fuck. What else do you got for me, Andrew?
I'm trying to think of what other podcasts I can pitch to you.
Because I have 2 right now that I'm looking at.
Hit me. What do you got?
Usually I have 3, but I'm gonna go with one from us to continue mixing thing up. For my friend Quinn Wilson at Monkey Pie Quinn. Ranking the states by only their official state fish. No additional research allowed. I'm Googling state fishes.
Yep. Wikipedia, list of U.S. state fish.
Yep, there it is. So I guess the best way to do this is we look at one, and then we just put it on the list, and then when the next one we go, is this above or below?
Sounds good. What's your home? Let's go. You go your home state. I'll go my home state.
Gotcha. Iowa is the channel catfish. This is a funky little dude. It has like a little wing on top. There's one of those like boring little arts for it. Yeah, it's looking cute.
I'm seeing the picture you're putting in the chat. That's a good-looking catfish. I don't think I can compete with the Kentucky spotted bass. The fish so boring it's named after the state it's from.
Wow, yeah, that's a shame, huh? Well, there you go. We're down 1. So
we're down 1.
Iowa and Kentucky.
I want to throw a special shout out to Indiana, who doesn't have one.
None recognized. That's top.
Someone
to
said,
me.
Indiana, I need you to pick a state fish, and they said, fuck you.
That's number 1, right?
Absolutely. We don't need to do a podcast. We got it in 1. Hi ho.
Hi ho.